Welcome, everyone. Welcome to today's Water Signs live readings for May 23rd through May 29th of 2022. So, we are going to be looking at Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces today. I do want to talk about the astrology just a little bit. So, if you're coming in for the replay and you just want to go directly to your reading, you'll just click in the description box, scroll down to the bottom, and I will put timestamps in, guys, as soon as I'm done with the live stream. I do want to talk about May 23rd. It's a very big day for everyone, especially the water signs. It is the luckiest day of the year. So, what's happening is Jupiter is lining up with the sun, or I guess the sun is lining up with Jupiter, but it's definitely bringing in massive, guys, massive. When I say massive, I mean like big, big abundance, good luck, good fortune. It does seem like the fire signs and the water signs are the ones that are benefiting the most from the situation. It does seem like the earth signs and the air signs are definitely having to work for more, as it seems to be coming in a little bit easier for the water signs and the fire signs. So when I got prepped this week for this particular live stream, I definitely seen money. So I do feel like water signs are receiving money. And so what's happening is, and this is big money, this isn't like little money, guys. It's not like finding $20, in the grocery store, or, like a dollar bill or a quarter. It's nothing like that. This is like a significant amount of money that's going to help you in some way. And again, fire signs and water signs, it seems like this is happening. Earth signs and air signs, it seems like it's still happening, but they're having to work a little harder for it. So water signs did come in easier. Notice I didn't put the money picture thumbnail on the fire signs. Instead, on the fire signs, her fingers are crossed because fire signs are praying or like wishing for something big to come in, and water signs are actually manifesting it and making it happen. So there's a big difference there. So Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. What I'm trying to say here is you're going to see something. I'm going to use Miss Tina as an example. I do it all the time. She loves me. But I asked her earlier. I said, we got to get ready for the water signs. I said, so what unexpected money did you see come in this week? And she said her checking account. She went through her checking account and noticed that she forgot to put something in, and ta-da, there's extra money. And again, a very significant amount. So it's going to be like that, guys. It's going to be something that you're doing, something that you're seeing, and you're definitely manifesting it. It's like you're bringing it in. I imagine Miss Tina needed that extra money for a particular reason, right? So when it came in, she was like, ta-da. So that's definitely what's happening, all the water signs. So I just tell you this because it is important. May 23rd, please circle it on your calendar. All right, so May 27th, if we're going to talk about the good, I guess we got to talk about the bad too. May 27th, I do suggest circling this day on your calendar. This is going to be the following Friday, after the luckiest day of the year. And what's happening on May 27th is Venus and Pluto are kind of up there having a little bit of a boxing match. They're not getting along really well, and it's causing for a lot of friction in relationships. It doesn't necessarily have to be a love relationship, but since I'm usually talking to my subscribers and I'm very much going based on your energy, I do feel like it's going to be someone who's intimate, someone who's close to you. Again, doesn't have to be a love relationship, but definitely could be someone who's very close. So plan ahead, guys. So like the 27th, I have it circled on my calendar, and it says stay home. Friday night, of course, we don't normally go out because Junior does normally have to be up super early Saturday morning. But yeah, we're totally planning a day of movies and popcorn and just chilling out, right? So that way I'm using the astrology as a tool. I understand that on this particular day, Venus is up there being upset and Pluto is up there not caring. And you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? So I know to take extra caution on that particular day. All right, guys, I think that's it. I think that's all the astrology I want to talk about. So I am going to start the timestamps. Again, we're looking at Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces for May 23rd through May 29th. I see you guys all coming in. Hello, beautiful people. Hi, Amber. Amber was the first one popped in today. I seen you. Happy Sunday. Hi, Diana. Sandra is here with us. All right, so let's go ahead and jump in. I'm going to use the same cards we've been using for the fire and earth signs. We are going to use the Witch's Tarot just because she sits back there and I feel like I forget about her sometimes. And then I pulled the Magic of the Unicorns out for our guidance. This is an oracle deck that Junior actually gifted me. We found this beautiful store in Paducah called the Rock Store. So if you live in my area, I definitely recommend checking that store out. But it's such a beautiful store. There's so much inventory in there, and they have a large collection of tarot and oracle cards. So yes, Junior picked this one for me. So we're going to use it because it is a very magical time, especially again for the water signs. Hi, Miss Tina. Totally just talked about you, Miss Tina. Nothing bad, I promise. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. Let me get my cards ready just really quickly. I am going to go ahead and keep the book out for the Magic of the Unicorns. I've been studying it a little bit each time before each reading, but it is a really big book. Like, she really goes into detail here, describing the different cards. All right. The Modern Witches Tarot is one of my favorite tarot decks. And unfortunately, I feel like I just don't use it as often as I should. So we're going to use them this week for sure. All right, so I did post a no contact reading earlier, guys. I hope you guys were able to watch that. It did do very well last time, so I am going to do them. I really don't want to focus on them too much. It is really difficult for me. The energy is really heavy in the no contact readings. So I'm thinking like maybe once a month, maybe twice a month, but I am going to start a playlist for them. And then that way you guys can just go in and watch the playlist. For those of you, requested. All right, so let's timestamp Cancer. Let's start at 7:03. So Cancer, this is going to be for May 23rd through May 29th. Circle the 23rd, circle the 27th. Both of those days could be significant. I did talk about it in the intro. I forgot to talk about the new moon in Gemini. The new moon in Gemini is coming on the 30th. And for those of you who feel energy is early, you could definitely already be starting to feel that new moon in Gemini. That particular new moon, Cancer, is going to be very significant if you're in my tribe. If you've subscribed to my channel, we're all on the journey. At this point, you already know. Yeah, so I do feel like that new moon, I feel like we're going to experience it together, definitely. But we'll talk more about that new moon in the Facebook Live event. I do have a Facebook Live event that day. It is free to attend. Please join us. I will be offering new moon and Gemini readings, but it is Facebook only, guys. So if you haven't followed me on Facebook, the link is in the description box. So please check it out. All right, Cancer, here we go. I am using the Sacred Traveler to get your energy of the week. So we're asking your higher self, Cancer, what is the energy for Cancer May 23rd through May 29th? All right, so we have Ascending the Mountain, keep going forward. We have a Joy and Delight. I want to say this came out for you last week. It says open your heart to joy. And then we have Grounding. Go deep and explore your roots. So as these things are happening, I do have this sense of like enlightenment and excitement. I want to say Jupiter, the astrology Cancer, it's the reason you're seeing money this week or good fortune coming in, good luck, things bending in your favor, is because of the things that the water signs have been dealing with up to this point. Okay. So what's happening is it's going to be like, I don't know how to say it, Cancer. So the water signs have definitely been going through a lot of emotional turmoil, right? I mean, let's not be shy about it. It's been really difficult for the water signs, I would say, since all of last year as we moved into the beginning of this year. So now as you're coming out of that tunnel, right, now you're starting to see the light at the end of the tunnel. It's actually what I call the Gemini new moon reading that we're doing on Facebook. Now that that's happening, it can definitely make you really excited really quickly, right? Like, I feel like the energy is like, yay, you know what I'm saying? Like, but make sure that whatever is happening, Cancer, that you're using whatever good thing is coming in for you. And I do sense a lot of that Jupiter energy. Make sure that you're using it for something positive. Make sure that you're using it for something that's beneficial to you in the grand scheme of things. You see what I'm trying to say? I think that's why the grounding card is here. Make sure that you stay very grounded as all of this starts to unfold this week. But you have already started some sort of journey, Cancer. Keep going forward tells me you're already like in the middle of this. You're already in the thick of it. There's no turning around now. But something does definitely happen where it says open your heart to joy. That's going to make you give you that feeling, like I was saying, like, yay, this great thing happened, right, Cancer? But try to stay grounded as this happens and make sure that you choose. What happens, guys, the reason I say this, I mean, it'd be fun if we could just go and blow it all on whatever, right? But then there's not no more. You see what I'm trying to say? There's not no more. Listen to me. Kentucky at its best, sorry. But then there's not any more. And so what you want to do is you want to use it for something positive, Cancer, so that you can, keep manifesting more. So yeah, stay grounded. Don't do anything crazy, Cancer. Don't, I would say like, don't splurge is kind of the energy. I feel like you want to splurge when this happens, and Spirit's saying like, please do something that's going to help you in the long run. On the bottom, we have passion and pleasure, and it does say savor your life, which totally contradicts everything I just said. But I feel like it's because that's what you want to do. It's like you want to go spend it on this party. But I definitely feel like Spirit is saying make it so that it lasts longer. Do you know what I mean? All right, Cancer, let's use magical times. And let's see, what is going to be the challenge or obstacle for Cancer in this situation, May 23rd through May 29th? I feel nervous for some reason. Who's nervous? I feel like I always feel nervous at the water signs, I guess. All right, gratitude. Here's kind of what I was just saying. Thank you, Spirit. All right, it says be grateful for abundance. Live in appreciation for what you have, and more good things will come. See what I'm saying? Like, be grateful for it. Use it wisely, Cancer. Use it wisely. All right, lesson learned. It says sacred space. Take time for the dreamer in you. Find your power and stillness. In your sacred space is the peace you seek. So I feel like you want to go spend it on someone, Cancer, or give it to someone, or do something like that. And Spirit's saying like savor it for yourself, Cancer. And then we have a partnership. Learn to grow with others, overcome obstacles by working together, and touch each other's hearts while life lasts. That is going to be the outcome. So I do feel like there is some sort of partner, some sort of person. With the partnership card, I always see that ring. But yeah, there definitely could be something where like something comes in for you, and you don't have to. Sacred space is lesson learned. So this means you already know that you don't have to go like outside of yourself. Take care of yourself first, love yourself first, and then this comes in at the end, right? On the bottom, the love card says, listen to your heart, embrace what makes you happy. There are 1 million reasons to love. All right, Cancer, let's do the Witch's Tarot. All right, let's look at gratitude. I feel like you're wanting to do something, give it to someone, spend it somewhere. Look at that, 2 of Wands. It's like you have a choice. You know, you can do this thing or you can do this other thing. And we have Ace of Wands coming out. Ace of Wands says this is part of your destiny. Whatever you choose here is going to have something to do with your destiny, Ace of Wands. 3 of Swords comes out on top of sacred space. It's possible this person that you're wanting to give it to or do something with, take somewhere, something like that, Cancer. It's possible that they've caused some sort of heartbreak before, and you had to go into this sacred space so that you could heal that situation. This is lesson learned that can help you with the challenge or obstacle. That means you've already done this. Seven of Wands comes out, and Cancer, Seven of Wands is about having healthy boundaries. It says you have to fight for something, and what you're fighting for, Cancer, is you. It also says that it's possible that there's some sort of competition. Seven of Wands is also about healthy boundaries. I feel like that's lesson learned. You know that, you've done it. And if you do it again, if you choose yourself and do this again, then it's like Spirit saying the right partner comes in. I'm sorry, guys. I dropped a card. The Ace of Swords. So the Ace of Swords is like new clarity, new understanding, but it also says make a new plan. This is a new plan, not the old plan. Last one. We have Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords is an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So you could be dealing with an air sign or a fire sign. The wands are definitely sticking out. You have both here. But Queen of Swords is that person that builds those walls, right? I always say she does have compassion, but it's very limited. And the reason it's limited is not because she's cold-hearted, like most people say, but it's because she's protecting herself. And I definitely feel like that is the new plan. Protect yourself this time around. Guys, don't forget, Cancer, we're also in Mercury retrograde, okay? Mercury retrograde is not in until June 18th. So it is very possible, Cancer, I'm kind of sensing like an old partner. Queen of Wands comes out, and Queen of Wands is about your confidence in yourself, what you're capable of doing, but it's also about your spiritual abilities and kindness. All right, so let's close it out with the magic of the unicorn. That's so not true. I'm going to pull some chakra cards, but let's do guidance next for Cancer. Let's see what guidance Spirit has for this situation. So we have listen to your heart, awaken psychic abilities, and tune into the infinite. You're already connected, right? You don't have to chase this person, Cancer. You already are one. Awaken to the abilities is that Queen of Wands that we've seen. Like, you be confident in your abilities. Look, I just said one. So oneness comes out, and it says, look for the common humanity. Invoke Lumerian light. So look for the common humanity is very much like, I actually studied this particular card right before we started, Cancer. But the common humanity, like, understand that everyone is out here looking for love. Me and Messina were actually talking about this earlier this morning. Like, even people that do difficult, like they make poor decisions and they treat people poorly, most of the time those people are doing it, it's that hurt people thing, right? It's like most of the time they're doing it because they're hurt, there's something that they're trying to fill, there's a void, there's a hole, there's a sadness. And you have to understand that like everybody is trying to do the best they can. Invoke Lemurian light. Lemurians were it was an energy that was sent out as very much nothing but unconditional love and light and oneness. And it's very much invoking it like you're using that energy, right? And then we have Cosmic Ruby. Be a peace ambassador and practice cosmic mastery. Queen of Swords, being a peace ambassador, falling on top of that, could be saying, remember, the Queen of Swords is kind of a little bit of that cold, kind of I don't want to say the B word, but it's like the difficult energy, okay? And Cancer, I feel like it's possible that you may want to speak harshly to this person, and Spirit's definitely saying, like, especially with the partnership card, like, be kind to one another, have compassion, understand that if this person hurt you, Cancer, they hurt you from a hurt place. On the bottom, we have soul satisfaction. It's number 23, and it says, honor your uniqueness. Do what makes you feel good. All right, Cancer, and now we're going to close it out with the chakra love cards. And let's see if Spirit wants to show you a chakra that you may need to focus on. All right, so we have the chakra balance card, And it says the only illusion of separation, the only illusion is separation. So blue lace, agate, amethyst, and new jade. This actually came out for the earth signs yesterday, the chakra balance. So again, I'm going to read it one more time. The only illusion is separation. And you have the oneness card, Cancer. You're definitely connected. There's no need to run, chase, hide, cut, none of these things, right? Self-love. You can only love others as much as you love yourself. It's the heart chakra. Cancer Spirit's definitely saying put the focus on you. And we have embrace the balance between earth and spirit, another chakra balance. The rose quartz is on this one. That is definitely my favorite. As you can see, I have it all over the table. All right, Cancer, I'm going to leave it right there. I hope this reading was helpful. If it was, please like, share, comment, subscribe, all those very good things. And guys, I'm just going to clean up really quickly and we will jump to the infamous Scorpio. I said infamous. Scorpios be seeing the money this week for sure. I'm just saying, Scorpio, when you do see it, don't forget me. Remember, I was the one that told you to keep an eye out for it. Miss Tina didn't need me to tell her. She already done it all on her own. All right, so just cleaning up from Cancer. I felt a strong twin energy with that reading for sure. So I'm almost caught up in the Etsy shop again. So guys, make sure to check out my Etsy shop. The link is always in the description box. But I will say that this week, a strong divine feminine energy moving forward, following her purpose. But there's guilt. There's guilt, guys, and I don't understand that. There shouldn't be any guilt. Regardless of where the counterpart is on their journey, you shouldn't have any guilt. You should feel confident that you are where you're supposed to be and that you're doing the things that you're supposed to be doing. Regardless of how you got there or who helped you get there. All right, guys, almost ready for Scorpio. Here's how I see it, guys. If you waste something that somebody gave you and you don't take the opportunity and use it to better yourself, then yes, I imagine there would be some sort of guilt or remorse. But if you continue to move forward, following your purpose, healing, and helping others, then there's nothing to feel guilty for. Every person you meet has a particular lesson, something, there's a purpose every time. All right, guys, let me grab a drink. 222. All right, here we go. Ready? Let's do 2320. So Scorpio, this is going to be for the week of May 23rd through May 29th. And I did talk about the astrology a little bit at the beginning of the video. If you want to watch that, I will point out the two important days. May 23rd, luckiest day of the year. I do feel like, Scorpio, you are going to be impacted the most out of all the zodiac signs. And I do want to say it is something abundant. It's something big. It's not something minor. I said earlier, it's not like finding $20 in the grocery store on the floor. It's a significant amount that will impact you in a very good way. But Scorpio, I also mentioned that it also I feel like the reason that you are being impacted the most with Jupiter and the sun lining up is because you're actually manifesting the situation. And so that's what's making your situation a little bit different than the other 11 signs. So, Scorpio, I do want to say though, the better you use the resource, whatever the resource is, I do believe it's going to be like just cash. Whatever you use it for, make sure you use it for something that's going to be to help you like in the long run, in the grand scheme of things, to be for your greater good. And the reason I say that is because you'll be able to see more as this energy comes in this week. You're going to be able to see more of this, and you'll be able to do it more often. I'm just going to be honest. If you blow it quickly and it's gone, then that's it. You're going to blow it quickly and it's gone. If I'm wrong, prove me wrong and come tell me. But I just honestly feel like if you blow it, it's just gone. So yes, make sure you do something very positive with the situation. Make sure you understand that it's for your long-term growth. All right. And then I also, the 27th, want to mention, circle that on your calendar. That is kind of a day where there's a couple planets up there not getting along, and you could see some friction in your relationship. So keep that in mind. All right, Scorpio, let's see. What is your energy of the week for May 23rd through May 29th? I definitely feel like we're going to sense that Jupiter energy. So let's see what's coming in for Scorpio. No way. Thank you, Spirit. Look at that. Infinite abundance. Abundance is pouring into your life. I swear, Scorpio, no lie. Valiant courage. It says take action with passion. I feel like that's actually what's happening, and that's what happened. It's like you finally got out of this rut, this feeling of I'm going to be stuck here forever, and everything just sucks all the time, right? You finally said, you know what, that energy sucks, and I don't want to deal with it no more. So you changed. So you got up one day and you're like, you know what, I'm going to do something different. And that's when you start to see that light at the end of the tunnel. That's when you start to manifest and bring things in, and Spirit is trying to show you, like, hey, I'm still here. You don't have to stay in the dark. You know what I mean? And so as you see this start to work in your favor, you're going to do it more. And then passion and pleasure come out, savor your life. It's funny because it was at the bottom of the deck for Cancer, and water signs. I do kind of feel like it's funny because I said prove me wrong at the beginning. I always got to stick my foot in my mouth. Um, but water signs, I do feel like it's because you've already done the situation, that Spirit could be a little easier on you. The rest of us are definitely having to use it for something resourceful, for something that's going to help us in the long run. But passion and pleasure is that card that says enjoy yourself, take a breath, surround yourself with family and friends, and understand that you're worthy and you deserve all of this abundance. On the bottom, ooh, traveling lightly. It says simplify your life. Maybe you're taking a trip. Interesting. All right, let's pull magical times. Let's see, Scorpio, what's going to be the challenge or obstacle in this situation this week, May 23rd through May 29th. So have faith. Believe you are not alone. Spirit is right beside you. Ask for guidance and it will come. So I do feel like Spirit's asking you to ask for guidance. Ask where to show, where to put it, where's it coming from, that type of thing. And for Scorpios, like some people feel the energy sooner. I was talking about Miss Tina at the beginning of the video, my friend Miss Tina. She's already done it, already seen it. And so it's like some people feel it earlier. Some people feel it, most people feel it in the time that they say it's going to happen. So the date is May 23rd. That's when the peak of this lineup is going to be, right? And then most people, and some people, sorry, feel it after, like after it's already said and done. I'm one of the people that feel it things super early. Like I already feel, you know, full moon energy. I would say like 7 to 10 days before the full moon is even here. And some people feel it after, like the full moon's already done and said, and we're in new moon energy, and they're still hung up on the full moon energy. It's definitely, we all feel it at different times. So I could be talking to a Scorpio where you're listening to me and you're like, what are you talking about, Rosa? I don't see any money. And Spirit's just saying, have faith, it's coming. Partnership is next, and it says learn to grow with others, overcome obstacles by working together, touch each other's hearts while life lasts. Partnership, a relationship, touch each other's hearts while life lasts. This could definitely be about some sort of forgiveness issue. I do see the wedding ring or like the wedding band, and then the power card comes out, and it says call upon the elements, focus your intentions. The greatest dragon is within you. So funny because all the Scorpios tell me this. But yes, I do feel like you have massive power. Call upon the elements, earth, fire, water, air, right? And I do feel like that sensation, like when I was studying for this particular week, I did get that energy. Like you guys worked for this. You guys went through some really sticky, icky, dark, nitty gritty, difficult challenges, and you made it out the other side. So I do feel like you do have a lot of power. There could be, this is supposed to be lesson learned that's supposed to help you. This could be actually something that's happening right now. And I do sense that there could be like some issue where forgiveness is blocking you from being able to move forward, Scorpio. All right, so bottom of the deck, we have sanctuary, embrace the need for solitude. Your inner sanctuary calls you, renew yourself and thrive. I feel like that's what you've been doing. All right, so let's do some clarification with the Witch's Tarot. I just seen the High Priestess. Kishana Smith says, I'm new. Are you reading my sign? We are on Scorpio. All right, let's see what comes out for the faith card. Why is Spirit saying, hold on, have faith, be patient? Six of Swords. Six of Swords says, take yourself to calmer waters. Six of Swords also could say that you're being guided to do something, go somewhere. We did see the travel lightly, simplify your life card. Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles, there it is. There's that money. Remember I was saying? Nine of Pentacles says that not only do you get this money, I feel like you manifest it, like you actually made it come to fruition, but you take care of it. See how she's like tending to it? You see what I'm saying? You're not going to run out and just go splurge it all. I feel like you're going to take very good care of it. And I feel that because you've been going through this like dark tunnel, right? All right, let's look at partnership. So we have Six of Cups. Six of Cups can have something to do with your past. Can also have something to do with your parents. And Queen of Cups, yep. I'm sensing there's like, so this is lesson learned. Queen of Cups is unconditional love. And a lot of times I get that she's like a mom, right? There's a mom energy with the Queen of Cups. Yeah, and I definitely see like a wedding ring, a partnership. So there is a partnership that's causing some sort of issue. It's reminding you of something from the past because of the Six of Cups. But Queen of Cups tells me it could be something that's happening with your children. All right, let's look at the Power card. And if you don't have children, Scorpio, it could be like your parents. All right, let's look at that Power card. That is the outcome. Call upon the elements. Focus your intentions. The greatest dragon is within you. So we have the Magician, bam, bam, pow, pow. But we have the Magician and Judgment come out. Two major arcanas, the only major arcanas that came out for you do come out at the end of the week. So it definitely tells me Spirit steps in and helps you with something at the end of this week. So Scorpio, if you haven't seen this money yet, it's definitely coming, and it's massive because you have the Magician, which is, remember I said you manifested it as above, so below, and Judgment. Judgment says you hear the calling, you understand you're following your purpose, you understand what you're supposed to do here. It's like Spirit is talking directly to you. You're super powerful, Scorpio. On the bottom is the Five of Wands. Five of Wands is about challenges. And I feel like you do feel like you've been, this is the overall bottom of the deck energy, right? So I do feel like you have been going through several challenges. But I want you to know that this is not the Five of Swords. They're not stabbing each other. They're not killing each other. They're training. So this whole time that you were going through that darker period, you were training for something, practicing something, and most likely it's going to have something to do with the sun and Jupiter lining up and what it's giving you. It's like you're going to do something purposeful with it. All right, let's pull guidance next for Scorpio. And let's see what Spirit wants to say to you about this situation. So we have new opportunities. Declutter your life. Where's that card? Look at that. Simplify your life. Declutter your life. Glimpse a magical doorway. Look at you manifesting the door out. Beautiful. You have manifest your dreams. Love it. Thank you, Spirit. Super cool, right? It says focus on your vision. Seek satisfaction and contentment. Focus on your vision. And then divine potential. Absolutely. Fulfill your destiny. Be all you can be. Judgment is your destiny. It's your purpose. It's your calling. On the bottom, unicorn portal. Focus your light and listen for a message. Interesting. All right, Scorpio, let's close it out with the chakra love cards, and let's see if there is a chakra that Spirit wants you to focus on. So we have the sacral chakra, fire agate, creation. Oh, listen to this. I wonder who came in here. Who was it? It's going to be Facebook. Kashana Smith. All right, so it says the flames of destruction will ignite a rebirth. Some strong twin energy. Connection. No way. Oh, this is the Father Divine and Mother Divine. Love in your heart. And then the root chakra. Which one was that? I guess that was the other one, wasn't it? It says to feel more secure, deepen your connection with nature. Interesting. That's going to fall on the power card. Deepen your connection with nature. So Scorpio, manifest outside. Spend some time outdoors, especially if you have like somewhere, a garden, a lake, something to look at. Absolutely beautiful. On the bottom, listening. If you want to be heard, learn to listen. It's the throat chakra. All right, Scorpio, I'm going to leave it there. I hope this reading was helpful. If it was, please like, share, comment, subscribe, follow, all those very good things. And I'm just going to clean up really quickly, guys, and we will jump to the last one, Pisces. Don't forget, guys, I will pick a few to offer free readings at the end. So make sure to have your questions ready. What do you guys think about Scorpio? Money bags. Money bags going on a trip. I definitely sense it. Excuse me. I'm just going to say, Scorpio, I'm easy to buy gifts for. I like magnets from different places, postcards. Hint, hint. Miss Tina says, I've been planning on going on a trip. I bet all the Scorpios been planning on going on a trip. Manifesting it. And she says, I'm going to wake up. Sandra says, I'm going to wake up happy this Monday morning. I predict after the Scorpio reading. Absolutely. I definitely sense it. And just saying, it all happened, Scorpio, valiant courage. That's the reason. That's the whole reason all this happened. It's pretty cool. All right, so almost ready for Pisces. Hmm. Kishana, let me know if I'm saying your name right. Kishana Smith from Facebook says, I've been in the house like trapped. Yeah, I understand. It's very collective. Don't worry. It's all the Scorpios. Sweet, sweet. All right, let's get going with Pisces. Let's timestamp 3911 for Pisces. So Pisces, this is going to be for the week of May 23rd through May 29th, 2022. Pisces, in the beginning of the video, we talked about the astrology. Circle the 23rd, luckiest day of the year, the sun and Jupiter lining up. And May 27th, circle that day also. Venus and Pluto having a little bit of a disagreement up there in the universe. So just be extra compassionate that day. Come at everyone with unconditional love, and you're sure to be golden. All right, Pisces, let's see. We are using the Sacred Traveler. So, what is your energy for May 23rd through May 29th? We have overcoming obstacles. You can overcome anything. So I feel like this is actually happening right now. Rainbow blessings. Blessings are showering your life. There's going to be that luckiest day of the year. And here it is. Beautiful. Infinite abundance also just came out for Scorpio. It says abundance is pouring into your life. All the water signs are definitely benefiting from the sun and Jupiter lining up. I would say more so than any of the other elements. It does seem like the fire and water signs receive the easiest blessings, the easiest benefits, the easiest abundance. Earth signs, I noticed yesterday after the readings, and I'm predicting air signs are going to be the same, that it's a little bit more work. It's a little bit more difficult. They're having to push harder. It seems like it's coming in a little bit easier. But I do want to say, particularly, I feel like Scorpio is the one that points it out the most, because Scorpio is going to be the one that gets the most blessing, like the most abundance out of the situation, I feel. It's because if they've went through the darkest time, right? So it's very much balancing things out. It's very much how particularly I feel like there's like I'm talking to a Pisces out there that's thinking, well, I went through that tunnel too. I understand. And I'm not saying that any one person is going to be more difficult than the other. But transformation is a Scorpio thing regardless, right? And it was a transformation that they were not willing to make. So that's what made it a little bit more difficult for Scorpios. And that's why I feel like Spirit is giving them a little bit easier abundance. But water signs in general have went through this tunnel, right? And have went through the situation where they had to choose to be courageous enough to change the plan, to make a new route, because the one they were on just wasn't working, right, Pisces? And I feel like that's kind of what's happening here. You can see like there's a roadway on the side of this mountain, and then there's this large rock sitting right in the middle. It does have the sword in the rock, and I do feel like you've overcome some sort of situation that had to do where you needed to find new clarity, new understanding, and that's the reason this obstacle just kept growing and growing and growing, because you didn't understand, you didn't have clarity, you couldn't come up with a new plan. I feel like that's what you do this week. So right now, as you're probably listening to me, if you're in here live or if you're watching the replay before the 23rd, I feel like you're still on this road and that rock's still in your way, right? You can't get around it. It's too big. But what's going to happen is you make a new plan. You come up with some sort of like understanding that you were misunderstanding something, and that's why you weren't able to move this rock. And as soon as that happens, that's when Spirit starts to shower you with these blessings. And again, as soon as that happens, that's when you start to see all the abundance pouring in. All right, so we're going to use magical times. And let's see what is going to be the challenge or obstacle for Pisces in this situation, May 23rd through May 29th. Manifestation. Your dreams have untold energy. Open the door and let them live. Desire and belief are your power. So the obstacle is your belief. You're struggling. I know you desire it. Whatever you're trying to manifest, you're wanting it, right? That's not the issue. The issue is the belief, Pisces. The belief is, can I do it? Am I capable of doing such things? Union comes out super interesting because I do feel like abundance is going to be about money for the water signs. I do feel like it's just cold cash flowing in. But union is coming in as lesson learned. So I could be talking to a Pisces who's recently realized, one, you were already in union. We're all one, right? But two, you could understand that you've started to use the union energy to be able to manifest. So this is supposed to be lesson learned, but I feel like this is actually happening right now. And that's how come you're still struggling, but that's also how come this rock is fixing to roll right out of your way. The energy card comes out absolutely. Life force is flowing. Open yourself to receive the power from within. So this is you doing this, Pisces. On the bottom, metamorphosis. Again, this is what's happening. Trust the process and be patient. Becoming cannot be rushed. Change is beautiful. Did you see that? Cannot be rushed. You're trying to rush something. You've been rushing it and you made it a bigger obstacle. The lesson, the thing you were confused with was most likely divine timing. All right, let's pull from the Witch's Tarot. I just seen the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups is that forgiveness card. It could be saying that you need to offer forgiveness to someone. It could be saying you need to forgive yourself, Pisces. We all rush the manifestation, I promise you. All right. So let's see. Why is manifestation in your challenge or obstacle? I feel like it's timing. It's just timing, but let's see what comes out. Yeah, look at that. 9 of Swords and 4 Pentacles. 9 of Swords is like you're overthinking, right? Overdoing. It can be like you're causing yourself anxiety. You could be causing yourself depression because it's not coming in when you want it, right? 4 Pentacles is releasing something. You need to release this. Release the 9 of Swords energy. Let it go. Have faith that this comes in when it's supposed to. And I think it comes in right now, this week. Union is most likely what you're trying to manifest. It's like you learn, you realize you've been in union this entire time, and you use that energy. Draw upon their strength, it says. You're using that power. So there's the Strength card again, Leo energy, King of Cups. King of Cups is my clue card for Divine Masculine. King of Cups is a counselor, a mentor, someone that I always say, someone you trust with your emotions. And many times people are like, well, I trust my sister with my emotions. I trust my best friend with my emotions. That's not true. I love you guys, but you trust what you're willing for them to know. The King of Cups is someone who knows you behind the screen, like behind the wall, behind the mask, right? All right, let's look at energy. We have 6 of Cups. It is about something in the past. 6 of Cups to me, many times is like nostalgia, being stuck in the past. So if your energy isn't flowing, that definitely could have been why. And then we have the 8 of Wands. It changes quickly. I definitely feel like at the end of this week, it just comes in, boom, big. Bottom of the deck, 9 of Wands, and Spirit says not only does it come in, but it comes in because you didn't give up. All right. So Pisces, let's pull some guidance. And let's see what Spirit wants to say to Pisces about this situation. Enlightenment, absolutely. Look from the highest perspective. See the divine in everyone. Pool of Christ light. Open your heart. Spread unconditional love. Falling on that King of Cups. Interesting. And access your gifts. Explore your treasure chest. Accept who you truly are. I feel like that's exactly what happens. And that's what changes that energy and gets it going again. All right, Pisces, let's close it out with the chakra love cards. And let's see if there's any chakras that Spirit wants you to focus on. So we have the listening coming back out, the throat chakra. If you want to be heard, learn to listen. We also have safety. In the hurricane of life, a strong foundation will keep you safe. It's the root chakra falling on that pool of Christ light. Beautiful. And we have compassion, the heart chakra. Resolve your conflicts with compassion. All right, Pisces, I'm going to leave it right there. I hope this reading was helpful. If it was, please like, share, comment, subscribe, follow, all those very good things. And that's it, guys. That's the water signs for May 23rd through May 29th. Thank you guys so much for coming in here and keeping me company. Let me know what you think about the water signs. Look at that. Letting go was on the bottom. I forgot to look. Have mercy. It says letting go is not giving up. Sometimes it's the first step towards success. Beautiful. Perfect. All right, guys. It is that time. So I'm just going to clean up really quickly. Water signs, definitely blessings, abundance, lots coming in for the water signs. But I will say, just like Scorpio, they definitely worked hard for it, for sure. All right, almost ready. All right, guys. So who's out there? Who would like a reading? Has a question? Wants some guidance just to see what comes out? Shauna, your energy is sticking out super strongly. So just let me know. Don't be shy. Yeah, there she is. Sandra would love a message from the universe. Absolutely, Sandra. All right, Shauna, with yours, I think I'm just going to do a guidance so we can just see what kind of comes out, okay? I will say most of the time, people that are drawn to my channel are drawn for a particular reason. Sweet. All right. All right, so I want to pull one higher self so I can see your energy. We have taking shelter. You did say that you were hiring, but it just says the answers are within. So whatever you were doing was exactly what you were supposed to be doing. And what you were doing was discovering truth. It says you stand in the light of truth. I love this particular card because it always shows the people being guided back towards the town. And this guy's like, you know what? I'm tired of going that way. I'm taking a different route. All right. I also want to pull a couple heal yourself reading cards, so I can see what's going on in the love relationship. Like, why did you have to take shelter? Why are you seeking answers within, which is the right thing to do? I just want to say you're exactly where you're supposed to be and doing exactly what it is you're supposed to be doing. I know that can seem hard to believe sometimes, guys, especially when you feel like you're stuck in some sort of like rut energy. Sometimes cycles have slow periods, guys. It doesn't always have to be go, go, go. So we have self-love flipping over. Self-love and self-care is usually one of the first lessons when you're going through spiritual awakenings, healing from emotional trauma. We have sexuality. Sexuality says that you're learning to be confident in yourself or be more confident that you're worthy. And then we have the healing card coming out, which of course just tells me just that. On the bottom, temptation. You're tempted by something or someone. All right, so I want to look at that sexuality card. I feel like you're struggling with being confident in yourself. Let's see why. We have the Knight of Coins. So the Knight of Coins is lifetime after lifetime after lifetime. We have the Eight of Coins. The Eight of Coins is like loyalty, dedication, focus. And there it is. I knew it was coming. The High Priestess. So the High Priestess and the Emperor is on the bottom. Powerful Aries energy. Bam. um, Leadership, control, just power. That's power right there. But the High Priestess, Kashana, is very much the bridging energy and a twin journey. So I don't see a bunch of cards coming out screaming twin journey, but it's like it's very softly, calmly screaming twin journey. The High Priestess, number two, it very much says that there's secrets, mysteries, things you don't understand. This could actually be, look how they fell out. This could definitely be your energy, current energy, bridging energy. So if you do feel like you have some sort of like soul contract with someone, you could be more focused on um, slow growth, like maybe you're moving slowly, and they're more focused on like bringing money in at the moment. I feel like this is actually opposite. They're moving slow and you're making the money. But the High Priestess is in the back, and the High Priestess is that bridging energy. It tells me what you're both currently working on together. And again, it's actually normally the bridging energy is in the twin journey, but it says that there's something you don't understand about this journey. There's something you're not doing, that you're not seeing clearly, and that's what's kind of keeping you both. It's keeping this person moving slowly, and it's in this. I just want to say, lifetime after lifetime after lifetime. But this person over here, it keeps them more focused on like the monetary situation. Self-love is definitely important. Self-love, self-care. So if you are in like some oh, I shouldn't have looked. I looked and I seen that's me. I normally don't look. But I feel like if you are in some sort of like there's a misunderstanding. There's something that's being misunderstood between both parties here. Um, and somehow or another it rocked your own self-confidence and like how you believe you're attracted to people or people are attracted to you, and that's kind of definitely what you're healing right now. All right, let's pull a guidance card. And let's see what spirit wants you to know about this situation. Strength flips over. Look at this. You have courage. You can endure. That endure word always tells me this is for a long time. It says find your center and spiral into your power. And if you're on that journey, that's definitely what you're fixing to do. All right, I'm going to leave it right there. Oh, I'm not. Clarity. Banish the fog of illusion. Open your eyes to the truth. Remember the perfection of who you are. All right, Shauna, I hope that was helpful. Hi, Danielle. She said yes, in Aries. Ooh. The relationship is always workable. You're working with it right now. Now, whether you're working with it against the energy or with the energy is definitely up to you, Kashana. But if you're on this journey, which I believe you are, you're always in union. And I just want to say you didn't find me by accident. I am also a twin on the journey. This is my purpose. It's just to help you remember who you are so that you can start to follow your purpose. And then you can bring in whatever union is meant to be. Is there 3D union and 5D union? Absolutely. But I do feel like you come into each lifetime already in union. I do feel like a lot of readers will, kind of tell you a little bit different, but I think that's what the difference between me and other people is. I'm actually here. I'm in the boat with you. You know what I mean? So yeah, you're always in union. You come in each lifetime already one. But I do feel that like you could be working against the energy a little bit. You might want it a certain way. And I just want to say spirit's way is the best. We all learn that eventually. But I feel like when you're trying to do that, when you're trying to make it your way, it could definitely cause a lot of what people call delays. So yeah, keep that in mind. Work with the energy. The energy is always there. No matter if you're separated, if you move apart, doesn't matter. It's still there. You're going to feel it. I always feel it right in dead center, like right above my belly button, right? It's always there. It doesn't go away. There's nothing you can do. Everybody's tried to cut, run, hide, all those good things. But we've all realized at this point it doesn't work. So I do feel like you were drawn for a reason. So yes, welcome to the tribe. Thank you. Thank you. That's what we're all doing. All right, Sandra. Sandra, let me know you're still with me. I know you are. Let me go back up here and pull your thing real quick. There it is. All right, Sandra, you ready? It is, and I want to say, Kashawa, if you are experiencing a no separation, I did just post a no contact video on my channel, so please check that out too. But I just want you guys to know it's because there's healing happening on both sides. It's definitely needed. You wouldn't want to stop someone else's healing process, so you wouldn't want to break that no contact if it's not time, right? So yeah, keep all that stuff in mind. Everything has a purpose. All right, Sandra. Sandra, a message from the universe. I think I'm actually going to pull some Llewellyn because I seen the universe when I was reading my own cards this morning. Awesome. All right, let's see, Sandra. What is going on? I just seen it again. No, it wasn't. It was the Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords, a completion to a painful life cycle. All right, let's see what comes out for Sandra. The Nine of Wands, seeing something from a different perspective, stepping away from something so you can see it clearly. The Nine of Wands does talk about not giving up on something, but Sandra, it also talks about being stubborn in a situation. So I do sense that there could be some sort of stubborn, like I want something my way. Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups is being courageous enough to take someone a message about how you feel. So what you want your way is you want someone to talk to you about how they feel. And then the Seven of Wands comes out. Seven of Wands is about having healthy boundaries, but I feel like this person is actually like trying to fight something off. All right, let's see what else. Sandra, what else? So we have the Two of Wands. Spirit says you have a decision to make. You have a choice to make. I want to say, Sandra, many times with the Two of Wands, I feel that energy of expectations. Like you're expecting it to go a particular way. But I feel like for you, Sandra, you're expecting, and please don't get upset with me, but it's like you're just seeing, you're expecting like worst case scenario is kind of what I'm picking up. Like it's got to be bad, but it doesn't have to be bad. The Emperor comes out again, powerful Aries, but the Emperor is the most powerful card in tarot. It definitely could be about your own personal power. And we have Justice. The Emperor could also be like, if you feel like someone around you has more power than you, then there's been some sort of injustice, and that definitely could be being balanced out. Super interesting. I'm seeing 1, 1, 2, and 4. All right. I feel like that's it. Let's pull a guidance. I'm going to do the Sacred Traveler. So I want to see your higher self tell me what's coming next. What's coming next? So there is some balance brought to an injustice. There's definitely some sort of decision made. Again, that powerful Emperor card. That could be what you're choosing from. You may have to choose between this and this. The Emperor could be a person around you. We have Distant Thunder. Clear the air. All right. So Spirit is telling you to clear the air. So if you're holding something back, Sandra, then that's what you have to do. You got to clear the air, right? But if it's not you holding something back, don't allow what someone else is not doing to like affect your situation. You see what I'm trying to say? Clear it, release it. That's between them and God. You see what I'm trying to say? Like, don't let it like hold on to you. Mystic healer comes out. Healing energy flows through you. Absolutely. And we have begin now. Take the first step. All right, Sandra, I'm going to leave it right there. I hope that was helpful. She's in my way or the highway. Yes, I felt that. Absolutely. Absolutely. Sandra, let me get my note. Hold on, I gotta go find my note. A little sticky. So this is my note to myself, Sandra. Ready? Break out of negative mindset. So if I catch myself sitting here doing this, you know, this is crap and I don't like it, and the worst thing is gonna happen, right? When I catch myself doing that, um, when I ask myself, what if this doesn't go, what if it goes wrong? What if it doesn't work out for me? That's the questions I'm asking myself, right? The answer is, what if it all works out? So I have to replace this, what if it doesn't work out for me? What if everything goes wrong, with what if it all works out? And then I have to start thinking about all the ways it can work out. And Sandra, I'm just saying, again, we're all in the same boat. I'm right there with you. Try it. Just try it. It works so well that I literally stuck it like right above my monitor, just because I want to be able to see it every single time it happens. You know what I mean? She says, as usual, you open me up and read me like a book. What if you fly? See, read that. Sandra, you can't write the post-it and then not read it. You have to read the post-it. I love that though. What if you fly? I love it, love it, love it. Cleansing waters was next. Purification activates vibrant life force. All right, guys. I think that's it. I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. Thank you for all the new followers and people that came in. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for all my YouTube OGs who come in and hang out with me every single time. I appreciate you guys so very, very much. I do want to mention that we are doing a live event on May 30th for the new moon in Gemini. This is a Facebook only live event, guys. But this is not a paid event. This isn't like our current energy that we do. This is completely free. So come in and join us. I'm going to pick as many as I can. And we're going to do some free new moon readings, because I know the water signs definitely trudged through that tunnel the hardest and it was more difficult, but the rest of us have been in that tunnel also. And I definitely feel like we're starting to see the light at the end of the tunnel. And I'm really excited because the new moon in Gemini is all about a clean slate. All is forgiven. Everything gets wiped away and you get to start all over. So super excited to do those readings. So please, if you haven't followed my Facebook, the link is in the description box. Please go check it out. Hit that follow button and join us on May 30th. I am doing it at 7 p.m. I'm trying to do them a little bit later in the day. I am the early to bed, early to rise person. So yes, I'm trying to do them a little bit earlier so everyone can come in. I understand we all have different schedules and whatnot, but I do appreciate you guys all joining me. All right, guys, I think that's it. That's all I wanted to say. Etsy shop is caught up, so please go check out my Etsy shop. I love you guys. I'm always sending all of you abundant love and light on your journey. Thank you.